Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 40 of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time, we episode 40. Anyways, last time, we basically were investigating the crime scene. Franziska came, gave us some permission to check out the body of Joe Crane, the victim, a member of the P.I.C, and now we're dealing with Sebastian and Courtney again. Anyways, let's get going. That's right, she's the only one who could have done it! Well then, allow me to ask you, since the room can only be entered by a key card, how did she even enter this room without one? Yeah, well, she probably used this and that and other things, and a big rock. She probably threw a big rock at something. She yelled at the door and she punched it a few times. Oh, did you pull a muscle? Allow me to explain then. This door can only be opened by members of the P.I.C, which means... Yes, that's correct! She can see it so easily. Take a look at this. It's a record of this room that I investigated just a while ago. At 12:52 a.m., the door was opened using Miss Crane's car key. It's probable that the killer entered the room together with the victim, Miss Crane. After entering, the situation must have soured, leading to the murder. Your logic holds, but it's still merely conjecture, and it would imply that the killer and the victim were acquainted.
No way, pal! Kay doesn't even know the victim!
That is merely an assumption on your part, unless you have any evidence to prove your claim. Evidence is everything in court and at the crime scene. Without it, your argument is invalid. In that case, I trust that you have evidence to prove that Cape Verde and the victim were connected. Touché. Of course. What? This letter was discovered by Dr. Young in Miss Crane's breast pocket. The victim's belongings. Why did she withhold such vital evidence until now? Could it be she was waiting for the perfect time to reveal it? Come to think of it. And the kid who offered up the fatal blow. Estimated time of death is late last night. What is it, Justine? While I do appreciate your enthusiasm, perhaps you should give your tongue a rest. You might pull a muscle. I'll read it for you and Sam and CzarThwomp stop flowing my lines. To Miss Crane, thank you so much for helping with my plan. I'm glad that we can help each other get what we want. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Please get revenge for 12 years ago. K. In other words, Cape Verde and Miss Crane were accomplices. They probably planned to steal something from this room. Preposterous! Wait! That means the main culprit is... It's still Cape Verde, of course. It just means her crimes have increased by yet one more. I'm the main culprit?
Don't believe her, Kay! It's all a bunch of nonsense! There's no way Kay could do something like that!
Nonsense? Not at all. The evidence speaks for itself. Wouldn't you agree? I knew that they wouldn't suspect Kay unless they had some sort of proof, but to think they would actually have such decisive evidence. Nicely done, Justine! Thank you very much.
Hold
it! Your explanation is still insufficient. I cannot accept such an argument. Sebastian, would you please leave this to me? Alright, make sure you shut Mr. Edgeworth up once and for all! I can't allow the allegations to gain any more momentum. I must turn it around here. Yes, the letter. The relationship between Cape Verde and Miss Crane is as documented in the letter. She wrote Miss Crane into assisting her with her plan. However, for some reason, their partnership broke down. Miss Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath, she managed to retaliate. Her parting gift is this letter, which she took safely away in her breast pocket.
That boy's even better than ever! Maybe the most perfect it's ever been, sorry! Are you gonna be alright, Miss Edgeworth?
Yes, of course. How unsightly, Miles Edgeworth. Save your stoic act for some other time.
Hey, Miss Montgomery, just whose side you on?
I'm on nobody's side, Scruffy. When searching for the truth, it's best not to take sides. Oh yes, Franziska! Now you're jumping on the truth wagon. You act like you invented it. I brought you on, Franziska. You would be nothing without me.
What do you say, Miss Montgomery? Or else Mr. Debeste is gonna...
best, you say? Well, I can tell you that the side I'm on is always the best. How irritating. Well, I suppose that's one thing we can agree on. Yes, some brother-sister bonding time would be Sebastian. Okay, anyways. This one's actually pretty easy. They say, oh, it's so perfect, so perfect. But yet, the letters, there's no holes in it. Objection! Judge Courtney, that is a contradiction in your testimony. I cannot authorize this statement. And why not? Because it's obvious you're bluffing. No! Is that the impression I give off? Next time, for sure, I will present evidence that will silence her for good. Okay. Sorry. Judge Courtney, don't you have a problem with the statement just now? Should I have a problem with it? Exactly. Because there's no problem at all. Yes, we already read this. In that case, you should have refrained from speaking in the first place. No! I don't think that left a good impression. Basically, you're supposed to say, oh. Yeah, because you can't present the letter. You gotta present the body wounds. You can't just say, oh, here's the letter. Look at her chest pocket. No. The victim held on to the truth until her dying breath. A truly touching story indeed. The voices of the dead are soft. One must listen carefully to hear their dying wishes. And Miss Crane has spoken. Cape Verde is the culprit. Perhaps the voices you have been hearing are actually the whispers of the devil. Hey! Don't make fun of Justine! Just because Pops whispers in her ear once in a while and says stuff I don't understand does not mean that she's hearing from the devil! Let's listen to the voice of reason. Judge Courtney, please take a look at the autopsy report. There is no need. I remember it perfectly. The victim was stabbed in the left breast. No, it can't be. Oh, yes, it can be. The letter was found in the victim's left breast pocket.
And that's where the victim was stabbed with the candelabra, right, Si?
Precisely. It wouldn't have been possible to stab her there without piercing the letter as well. So, that begs the question. Why was the letter found in the victim's pocket? It's simple. It was placed there as the victim was murdered to throw suspicion onto Kay. Someone intentionally wanted to create this very situation. In other words, there exists the possibility that the letter was forged by the true culprit. No! The real murderer tried to pin the blame on Kay, on the crime on Kay, and damn it, CzarThwomp, stop doing this to us. This is the only explanation for the letter.
And in doing so, the murderer ended up digging their own grave, right, Si?
The culprit is Cape Faraday. The letter was, it was actually found in the victim's other pocket.
Huh? What are you saying, pal?
The officer's report is wrong when he said the letter was in the left pocket. It's actually in the A foolish fool who continues to make a fool of himself. Is there no cure for your foolishness? Why do you keep whipping me and quit calling me a fool? Do you like me? Do you have a crush on the best? Yeah! I saved you the trouble of punishing him yourself. Indeed, though I had no intention of punishing him. At least not physically. The letter is stained with blood, no doubt because it was found in the left breast pocket. There couldn't have been any error in the officer's report, unless you were the investigator. Say something, Justine, and CzarThwomp is the call! I see you have no objections. Now allow me to continue. There is one more potential suspect in this case. Don't be ridiculous. They come into this very room. There wasn't anyone else who did that besides Cape Verde and the victim. To enter this meeting room, one needs a key card, and the reason assuming, darn earage, that the murderer and the victim enter the room together. This is what we overlooked. If we just discard that assumption, then this evidence reveals that they are the suspect besides K. Take that. This is the keycard record Judge Courtney handed me earlier. The victim's keycard was used at 12:52 a.m. and there was one more person who also used the keycard. So you're saying this person was waiting to ambush the victim inside the meeting room? The keycard was used at 10:15. I wouldn't say it's impossible. No, it's impossible.
And what makes you say that, pal? You got any proof?
Of course I do. I myself am that proof. I was the one who used that key card, after all. Is there something strange about a P.I.C. member entering the P.I.C. meeting room? That proves nothing. The fact that you were in here at all makes you a suspect. Or do you perhaps have any evidence that you didn't kill your colleague? Such nonsense! Such nonsense! What would I gain by murdering her? Yeah, really. And what would Kay have to gain by murdering her? Allow me to reiterate what you said earlier. I'm sure it will all come clear upon further investigation. Why would I, a faithful servant of the law, commit a crime? I don't know! Why would Franziska's father, a prosecutor, kill my daddy in the elevator? True enough, I entered this room. However, that alone is not reason enough to suspect me of a crime. If that's the case, please tell me why you entered the room. I had some business to take care of, and some preparations had to be made.
Preparations? That sounds very suspicious, pal!
Unfortunately, I cannot disclose what these preparations were. However, I'm sure you could hazard a guess. Prosecutor Edgeworth. So she was preparing for my hearing. She must have gathered all the necessary materials to take away my prosecutor's badge.
Wonderful, wonderful! It's good to see young people go head-to-head so ruthlessly, you know.
Who is that? Demon music starts playing. Just that song from The Omen, that do sco zi.
That takes me back. When I was young, I'd always butt heads with this brash detective. And then one day, he just disappeared. I hope he's still doing well. Here come the waterworks.
Chairman Debeste. Did she just say, Debeste? Don't call there's two of them now.
Hello, Courtney. You sure are full of energy today. And if it isn't little Von Karma, look how much you've grown since last I saw you.
Sir, it has been quite a while.
A curtsy? You don't have to treat me like some sort of stranger, you know. Remember back in the old days when you'd sit on my lap and call me Unky Boo Boo?
Yeah, just Blaise, he doesn't even introduce himself at this point in time. He's already just slamming Franziska, just taking her down a peg. Why are you doing this to me, Chairman Debeste?
Because I do this to everyone. You see, I like to just see you squirm. Just how I made your father squirm with DL6 when I gave him that penalty. It was better than sex, you know. I even took some photos. You want to see them?
And then Blaise just takes out a bunch of photos. And just one picture is Manfred just flailing back.
Here's when your father first heard the news. I told him you're getting a penalty, and he just reeled back. Like, I thought he was going to go back in his chair, you know. He was just going to go all the way back. He was going to fall on the floor. It was so hilarious. Here I go again. Oh, I cried back then.
Pops, what are you doing here? And then basically this actually brings up a good point where Franziska claims she doesn't know Sebastian. And Sebastian acts like he doesn't know Franziska. Though really, this brings up one of two things. Either basically Sebastian and Franziska met years ago, and basically neither of them remembered it. Or basically Blaise just never, basically last time Blaise met Franziska, Sebastian wasn't born, which is actually kind of highly unlikely since Sebastian is only about 2 years younger than Franziska. So basically, a very likely thing could be that Blaise just didn't bother to introduce Sebastian to Franziska. He was so ashamed of Sebastian that he basically was like,
screw it, I'm not introducing you. I want as few people to know that we're related as possible. I remember the P.I.C. was killed and I heard that you were in charge of the case. What kind of prosecutor is father run by his own father? The kind that has an IQ the size of the same IQ as a bar of soap.
Hold your tongue! Do you have any idea who this man is? Chairman of the P.I.C., former chief prosecutor. He's the right hand of the goddess of law.
Oh, is it the dirty hand? Because I want to be that dirty hand when she was touching herself to me. Now, Courtney. I'm just an old chunk of coal, you know. You see, there's no reason to speak so highly of me.
Please excuse my subordinate's behavior. I am...
Prosecutor Edgeworth, isn't it? I mean, we met a few times. I mean, Von Karma was knowing of me. I mean, why wouldn't we meet? Prosecutor Edgeworth, isn't it? Along with his trusty sidekick, Dick Gumshoe, his little lappy. I'm Blaise Debeste. I'm the proud father of that little idiot over there. You know, when that boy was born, me and the missus were as happy as could be, you see. But then he started talking, and he actually called me Poop instead of Pops, and I felt sad. I regretted it ever since. This is why you wear a condom. But now, I don't even know where she's gone to.
Pops, you need a hanky?
Ah, yes, Sebastian's an idiot. But he's such a good boy, you know. A good, stupid boy.
Quite the doting father and son.
Now then, Courtney, how's the investigation going? How much did Sebastian F up? How much did he screw over us? Because really, I know for a fact Sebastian's here. He's messing something up. He's making me look bad.
Sir, we've established that the culprit is Cape Verde. We are currently focusing our efforts. There are too many uncertainties in this case. It's supposed to determine that she's the culprit. Surely you haven't forgotten the matter of the letter. I already told you. It was just a simple mistake. The letter was in another pocket. You talk too much.
Now, let's all play nice. Everyone just calm down and let's all just focus our efforts and just beat the crap out of Sebastian and blame him for everything that's going wrong. Because we know that he's the reason everything's wrong in the world, you know.
I'm sorry that you had to witness such an unsightly scene, Mr. Chairman.
No problem, Justine. No problem, Courtney. You see, as long as Sebastian's abused and yelled at, I'm perfectly happy with anything, really. Don't apologize, Courtney. I can follow everyone's logic. Except Sebastian's, that is. You see, I can't follow what doesn't exist.
Hey, Pops!
You know it's true, Sebastian. Just shut up and play with your Tamagotchi that Justine gave you.
But you broke it last night!
I know.
Chairman Debeste, I am a prosecutor. My duty is to bring criminals to justice.
Wow! Way to go, Edgeworth. Clap, clap, clap to you. I couldn't fathom that you were a prosecutor. What was the first clue you were trying to give me? Like the pink suit, the cravat, the weird napkin thing that Von Karma would wear. The fact that we are investigating you.
However, I won't make someone out to be a criminal without sufficient motive and evidence.
Oh, how far you've fallen, Edgeworth. You've fallen from the light. You know, it really makes me sad. Back in the day, Manfred, he would just brag about you. Von Karma, he would just brag, saying about how you do anything. And I saw it firsthand, what with SL9. But then just this happens. You know, it's really sad that you're just throwing away your legacy. Just everything that was built up. I've heard about you and your relationship with the suspect, you know. To share such a strong bond. Case assist the police and arrested criminals countless times, pal!
There are too many facets of this case that remain unexplored.
I see. The bonds of youth are a wonderful thing indeed. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna burn some evidence. But that is that, and this is this, you know? What's that supposed to mean? It means what I want it to mean. The prosecutor's office needs to resolve this case as quickly as possible. I mean, just think of all the other cases that are piling up. There's no time to waste here. It's unfortunate, but you understand, right, Edgeworth? What? Now then, Cape Verde. I'd like to arrest you now. I'd like to introduce you to my long arm of the law, yeah.
Okay.
No! I won't let you! Case innocent, pal!
To defy Chairman Debeste is to defy the law. It would be a grave act of disloyalty. In other words, a hearing won't be needed. Are you prepared to lose your prosecutor's badge?
Not nuts! Miss Edgeworth's badge, you can't do that!
Using a prosecutor's badge as a shield. Where's the P.I.C. come to? Okay, you haven't done anything wrong. Mr. Edgeworth, that was only for a short time, but thank you for everything. I'm sorry, I turned out to be a criminal. we will make sure to impart your confession to the gods of law. What should I do? When I was young, I wanted to become a defense attorney like my daddy. Someone who can fight to save those in need. And right now, this badge is holding me back. It's not like I know a defense attorney who could easily help us out. A defense attorney who is killed and who took down my mentor, Manfred von Karma. It's not like I know anyone like that. A fear badge for the life of a dear friend. I don't even have to consider it. All right, farewell, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Hold it right there, Judge Courtney. Was it now, Prosecutor Edgeworth? This is your prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is the meaning of this? Consider this my resignation. I am no longer a prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth? What are you doing? Explain yourself, Miles Edgeworth. You can't be serious.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're joking, right? Now who will I worship? I'm not worshiping Miss von Karma. If you want to prosecutor, then
My only mission is to bring the truth to light. If it's the prosecutor's path to turn a blind eye to the truth, then that title is worth nothing to me. I will walk in the path that I believe in. I will not be stopped here. You're running away from Von Karma? From me? No matter what you say, I don't intend to go back on my decision. So, you're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this, Miles Edgeworth. No, this is not my fault. I'm sorry. If only I weren't here. Wait, Kay! Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me! Go, Gumshoe! It's like when those movies, you know, when the main character has their that one loyal animal friend, and they're setting that animal friend free. It's like, go on, get out of here! But Mr. Edgeworth, boss! I'm not your boss anymore, detective. Go! That's just too much, Zoe. It's always been you and me. We've always been a team. I messed up and you got my pay. It's beautiful. Detective Gumshoe, you no longer need to follow my lead. You should try to accomplish whatever you can on your end. And then Gumshoe, he just goes mad. I'm not going out like this. It won't end like this. And then Gumshoe takes out his gun, fires a few rounds into Blaise, fires a few rounds into Justine, and then just hits Sebastian with the handle of the gun. I took them all down. But one thing about Blaise, basically, notice how he's wearing 28 prosecutor's badges on his lapel, and that total increases to 31 if you count the 2 on his jacket's shoulders and the 1 on his back. So essentially, you can tell that he and Manfred didn't get along when it came to fashion. Like how they have the exact opposite belief. Heck, if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if Blaise kept donning more prosecutors, basically made his entire jacket prosecutor badge themed just to piss Manfred off.
This is bad. You know, we just let a criminal escape. How could I let her get away? And after all my hard work, you see.
Rest assured, Mr. Chairman, this area will be locked down immediately.
Good. I expect the best from you, Courtney. I mean, you're all I have. Who else will I turn to? Sebastian? F you, Sebastian!
Like I said, Blaise is my favorite villain in this series, just because he's pretty much like the embodiment of evil in the Ace Attorney series, like literally, and you'll see later on that basically Blaise, he just got, this is just the tip of the iceberg, this is the very tip of the iceberg. Kay! She's not here either. Where in the world could she have gone? Knock knock, I'm here. Mr. Shields! What's going on, Miles? Why the long face? Take it from Uncle Ray. You won't be popular with the ladies looking like that. What about my daddy? My daddy procreated! Your daddy got lucky.
Why are you here? Did something happen?
That's my line. Have you seen the news about the murder at the P.I.C. headquarters? Your hearing, was it today? I found myself wondering if you guys had somehow got caught up in it.
Wait, it's already made the news?
And then basically, I can just imagine Blaise already embellishing it. Basically,
Yeah, it was horrible. They assaulted my poor son.
and then like they show Sebastian like with this giant bleeding gash on his head, and basically bruises covering his body. Ah!
They hit Sebastian. They assaulted him. They just beat him up with lead pipes and boards. I tried to stop them. I pleaded with them, but they wouldn't stop.
Boss, but you were the one who hit me.
See, look, he's already delusional, and I think he took brain damage. But then again, it wasn't like he was that good, well off in that position either, you know.
I hear they're searching for a teenage girl suspected of killing an attorney. I can't imagine it could have been her, but it's been bothering me. Could you give me a full rundown?
The truth is,
Miles, are you trying to give your Uncle Ray a heart attack? We'll answer that question next episode. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stick around to watch the episode. You're a great viewer. If you come back to the next one, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do as they want. And I'll see you later. Bye.